here, and we have all the latest updates in the road to the finals. The professor is back to break down some.
As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the. Still calling my expendables because it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play.
Starting at point guard.
It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports. Then for Oklahoma City, Adams comes in for Cantor, and Lee's subbed in for Kevin Durant. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Waiters in at the 3.
Well, as we just get started in this season, let's take a look at where the Magic sit in the NBA stats. Second in opponent field goal percentage. Second in opponent points per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And they've been outstanding defensively, as you can see from that ranking in opponent field goal percentage. They get after it and make everything a challenge.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. Got a hand on it. But they get it back. That was good. He's got 9. Thunder trailing by 4. Screen by Lee. Westbrook dishes to Lee. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Oladipo, here we go. And he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 8.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Jennings sets the screen for Gordon. To the paint, Here's Chapman, and it's Orlando with another.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Here's Lee. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Tries a three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Off target with the open look. There's the dish to Waiters. Jennings with the steal. Knocked loose. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Inside, here's Jennings. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Lee gets the bucket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
To the wing on the left. And the foul called on Freak. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Napier passes to Nicholson. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And the Magic lead by 1.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And there's the whistle. It's going to go on Andrew Nicholson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
That's good. 14 points for Freak.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Adams with the slam.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Lee outside. Lee can't get that one to fall. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Another miss by Orlando.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Shoots the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Napier passes to Hezonja. And it's blocked by Adams. Now here's Payne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Good.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Napier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. No good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years old and me
year-by-year improvements until he became the team's changing it up here. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Jennings. And it's Chapman in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Lee outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He had 55 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Outside Durant. Right side Westbrook. Tries again, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
It's really good awareness right there on the assist.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. Lee outside. Screen by Ibaka. Lee dishes to Ibaka. He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And the Magic making a change here. Watson's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams checked in. Vucevic a screen on Westbrook. Jennings can't get it to go.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
The pass to Chapman. There's a screen. Off the screen. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
The drive by Lee, and he gets it to go. Lee's got 27.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And Lee with the stuff.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Jennings with the ball. He's got 5. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And a wide open look for Lee. Off target from outside. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Good. Watson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
No good from Lee. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Vucevic setting the pick for Jennings. Vucevic a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Watson. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Kevin, I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Jennings. 5 points in the game. 1:21 left now here in the second. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Down low. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Jennings.
You always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry. He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
And Waiters kicks to Lee. Shoots a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Picked by Vucevic. Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Lee. Heading to the hoop.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Jennings, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jennings has got 7 points. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Five seconds left in the first half. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Thunder out in front, opening up a... Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Lee's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Taking a look at the Thunder. Lee, he's in at shooting guard. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. Adams is out there with Payne. The Thunder with another miss. The Magic trail by 21. Passes to Jennings. Picked by Vucevic. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And stolen by Payne. A solo fast break. Lays it in off the breakaway. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Oklahoma City?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Lee outside. The rebound by Hazanya. But they recover it. Durant got it from 16 feet. Durant's got 13.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Jennings kicks to Fournier. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 9 assists now tonight. The Thunder leading by 20. Lee, a screen on Jennings. Payne passes to Lee. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lee's got 40 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
For 3, there's the bucket. Good. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
Let's go, baby.
For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Azania. They get it back. And he gets the bucket. Nicholson's got 6 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's Lee with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
An East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 9 points for Brandon Jennings.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Oklahoma City, right now, quite a ways down below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Thunder leading by 23. And stolen by Napier. To the middle. Here's Fournier. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Lee with the steal. Outside Durant. No good from Lee. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Picked by Vucevic. To the paint.
That's a wall.
And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Watson, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Napier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Can they get it? And it's good off the back rim and in. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Lee outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Fournier, defended by Durant. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Russell Westbrook.
6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Watson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Watson's got 5 now. The Thunder shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Offensive rebound. Westbrook dishes to Lee. No good on the 3. Well, Orlando shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Lee with the steal. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And as we conclude the... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Hezonja, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Oladipo comes in for Nicholson. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for C.J. Watson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Napier. The Thunder also changing it up. Lee's checked in for Eustace, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. They've got Oladipo. Hezonja's out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Jennings, and it's Payton in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. No good from Lee. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Lee. They get it again. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. McGary's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
And the basket good.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Collison kicks to McGary. Lee outside. The three-pointer no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. Jennings passes to Fournier. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And he gets it to go.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Payton dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Fournier. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Collison's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Lee with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Payton kicks to Fournier. Rejected by Collison. There's Lee with the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lee against Payton, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Evan Fournier. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Payton. Down low, here's Dedmon.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Mitch McGary. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Payne passes to Lee. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Dishes it to Watson. Well, Orlando shooting 40% in the 4th. Kicks to Napier. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Oklahoma City gets it back. That's good. Collison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Here's Hezonja. He's covered by Singler. Here's Azania. Here's the three. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Left side, Callison. The feed to Payne. Lee outside. Drills it from outside. Lee's got 57 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Here's Nicholson. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
There's Lee with the three, and the Thunder another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Eustace is checked in. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And he gets it to go. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Payne kicks to Lee. They get the rebound. The pass to Eustace. Trying his luck deep. Cannot hit.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Here's Azania. A three-pointer off the mark.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Magic.
And when you look back at this, what an amazing performance this was for Lee. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he gets them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Payne dishes to Lee. From deep. Rebound by Napier. He kicks it to Dedmon. Knocked loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rare. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.